Hello everyone, I am Maki. The mobile suits in the Gundam series are all charming. The Gundam types that take on leading roles are of course really cool. But the mass-produced mobile suits that play supporting roles are also incredibly cool. Those that appear in the Universal Century series have also gained popularity. One example is the Jegan. It first appeared in Shah's counterattack and later in F91, which takes place in a later era. The Jegan also plays an active role in Gundam Unicorn and Hathaway's Flash. Now, let's take a closer look at variations of the Jegan inspired by comments from its designer. We, the Earth's Federation forces, seek your support to protect your safety. With your support through a monthly membership of just 99 cents, we can carry out stronger defensive activities. Please consider supporting us. Now, let's begin the discussion. Veteran designer Junyo Ishigaki posted a comment, Onyx. He has participated in many Gundam series as a designer. He designed the cockpit interior of the Wing Gundam Zero. He also illustrated scenes featuring Wing Gundam Zero in opening sequences. He also handled the cover illustration in the 30th anniversary book. Kunio Okawara and Hajime Kotoki are often the Gundam series designers who received the most attention. Ishigaki often comments on this situation with a sense of humor. Now let's take a look at what he said on next. I designed the Jegan that appears in Gundam F91, dividing it into 3 types. I also designed the Javelin and the James gun that appear in Victory Gundam. However, I feel like I would get scolded if I complain too much about it. Instead of raising my voice, I will send my thoughts out into the world. Now, let's examine the variations of the mobile suits he designed. This time, we will discuss the Jegan series classification. The original Jegan was designed by Yutaka Izubuchi, who is well known for designing the new Gundam. So, what exactly are the 3 types of Jegan designed by Mr. Ishigaki? The J-type, the Arrow type, and the M-type. They also appear in the F90 spin-off series. Let's start with the J-type. It is the standard model, also known as the normal type. Compared to the Jegan from Shah's counterattack, its performance has greatly improved. However, 30 years have passed since its deployment in actual combat, so it has become technologically outdated. Consequently, it is easily defeated by the mobile suits of the Crossbone Vanguard, which were created using the latest technology. Analyzing the performance figures reveals some truly remarkable enhancements. The original Jegan's generator output is 1,870 kilowatts. In contrast, the J-type's output is 2,730 kilowatts. The thrust of the original Jegan is 61,400 kilograms. The J-type's thrust is 113,030 kilograms. While these numbers are impressive, it would be inappropriate to judge everything based solely on them. However, even based on these figures alone, it's clear that the J-type has achieved an extremely significant performance improvement. Although the original Jegan and the J-type look almost identical, it is clear that they are completely different mobile suits. So, what type of specification is the Arrow type? Depending on the reference material, it is sometimes introduced as the A-type. The model number includes the letter RU, yet the name itself is written as A. There is no text that clearly explains the rule behind this naming convention. One might think that R is the classification at the time of manufacturing and that A is the classification name used when it is operated in the field. The arrow type has additional thrusters installed on its backpack. The defining feature of the arrow type is that it has 4 additional thrusters mounted to the left and right of the large central thruster. Additional thrusters are also installed on the legs. Furthermore, small thrusters for attitude control called apogee motors are added to various parts of the body. The shoulder thrusters also have a distinctive feature. Their armor has been omitted. The reason for this is unknown. Was it done to reduce weight? Or did it interfere with thrust? Fans can decide for themselves. The Vulcan cannons installed in the head have also been improved. A standard Jegan has a single-barrel Vulcan cannon. However, the arrow type has 2 barrels. Another notable feature is the addition of a grenade launcher to the arms. Some references even describe the arrow type as having the best performance in the Jegan series. It can be fun to look for the arrow type Jegan in the story by using the design of the back thrusters and the head as clues. Then, you will discover such fact. The first Jegan to appear in the F91 story is the arrow type. It's the one whose head is destroyed and that crushes civilian buildings. So, what kind of specifications does the M-type have? It is a specification with enhanced offensive power. It is sometimes described as a configuration designed for close combat against mobile suits. Some sources also refer to the M-type as the B-type. Similar to the arrow type discussed earlier, different letters of the alphabet are given to the model number and name. The most eye-catching feature is the rocket pad on the waist. The arrow type has beam sabers on the waist. The M-type has racks for beam sabers on the arms. The backpack is the same type used on the J-type. However, it appears that additional apogee motors have been installed. The arrow type has 20 apogee motors. In contrast, the M-type has 22 apogee motors. Perhaps the M-type, with its heavier armament, needed the additional motors to effectively participate in combat operations. Starting today, you can now perfectly distinguish between the 3 types of Jegan that appear in F91. Thanks to Mr. Ishigaki's detailed designs, the Jegan was able to play an even greater role. The Jegan variations that appear in Gundam Unicorn and Hathaway's Flash have also inherited these design features. As you watch the scene in which the arrow type's head is destroyed, please recall today's program content. Thank you for watching until the end. I hope to see you again in the next episode.